Atticus had felt his awareness expanding, not just of the world around him, but also of himself. He realized his existence was more than a mere participation in the constant rush of life. It was a journey that demanded deep inner awareness. But in his interactions, he found his thoughts often drifting elsewhere, like the unpredictable winds of an untamed mind. Yet, in the teachings of Stoicism, he unearthed an undeniable truth. True wisdom is rooted not in action alone, but in being fully present, understanding with precision, and connecting at the deepest level. As Epictetus wisely said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Atticus began to see the importance of mastering this discipline. His journey with a friend, Cassia, opened his eyes to the untapped wisdom within each conversation. He made a commitment to listen with the intensity of a warrior poised in battle, without distraction. This wasn't merely about hearing words. It was about perceiving the cosmic threads that bound her soul to his. As he embraced this way of listening, a new dimension unfolded. He began to witness the subtle dance of her emotions, the pauses in her speech that spoke volumes. This was no longer about dialogue, but a deep communion of hearts, an exchange of energies. What if you too could listen not just with your ears, but with every fiber of your being? In this newfound silence, he discovered an extraordinary truth. Every conversation was an opportunity not just to speak, but to learn, to grow, and to connect. Through active listening, Atticus experienced the rare power of presence. In the act of silence, of truly being still, he found not only the resolution to his anxieties, but the clarity to see life as it truly was. What if, instead of trying to fill every moment with noise, you allowed space for silence to work its magic? That's when true intelligence, untethered by the distractions of the world, began to unfold. Seeking silence, the cosmic power, within the void. The world of noise had always been relentless, phones ringing, conversations swirling, tasks piling up. Atticus realized this noise wasn't just external, it was deeply woven into his thoughts, creating a storm of inner chaos. Could silence be the key to unlocking the stillness within? Seneca, one of the Stoic sages, once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Atticus came to understand that his internal noise, fueled by constant worry and overthinking, was a far greater source of suffering than any external event. Determined to discover the peace that lay beyond the chaos, Atticus carved out moments each day to sit in silence. At first his mind was a battlefield, consumed by the distractions of daily life. But as he persisted, he began to experience something miraculous. Slowly, the noise within him began to settle. Like dust drifting to the ground, his thoughts became clearer. Silence wasn't just a void, it was an essential force that allowed him to understand his true self. Imagine harnessing the power of stillness in a world that glorifies distraction. What if you could transform your relationship with silence, making it a tool for clarity, self-reflection, and deep cosmic connection? Atticus found that silence wasn't an escape. It was a return to his essential nature. In the stillness, he encountered the deepest wisdom, as if the very universe was speaking directly to him, guiding his path. The power of diverse perspectives. Expanding your horizon. Beyond the self. With newfound clarity, Atticus recognized the value of engaging with people from all walks of life. Stoicism teaches that wisdom is not gained in isolation, but through the engagement with others. Associate with those who will improve you, Seneca advised. This wisdom echoed within Atticus, prompting him to venture beyond his familiar circle and dive into the unknown. One evening, he attended a community gathering where diverse souls from all backgrounds shared their stories. He heard a local artist speak of her creation process, a retired teacher talk of his travels, and a young entrepreneur share his vision for societal change. Each person, though different in their experience, offered Atticus an entirely new lens through which to view the world. It was a revelation. Intelligence wasn't confined to a singular point of view, but was enriched by the endless variety of human existence. What if, like Atticus, you opened yourself to the wisdom of those whose lives diverge from yours? What could you discover by embracing those who challenge your beliefs and expand your understanding? In those exchanges, Atticus saw the cosmic interconnectedness of all people. Every interaction offered an opportunity to witness a unique perspective of life. Embracing curiosity over judgment, unlocking the secrets of the universe. Despite his growing awareness, Atticus still found himself struggling with one fundamental habit, the tendency to judge quickly. Whether it was a situation or a person, his mind often jumped to conclusions before truly understanding. But Stoicism revealed to him the devastating limitation of this habit. It is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows, Epictetus had remarked, striking a chord deep within him. What if, instead of rushing to judgment, he chose curiosity? What if he could adopt a mindset of exploration, viewing every person and situation as a mystery to be unraveled? He made it his practice to approach each new encounter with the wide-eyed curiosity of a child, free from the weight of preconceived notions. One afternoon, he visited an art exhibit, encountering unconventional styles that challenged his taste. Rather than dismissing them, he asked himself, what emotions is the artist trying to convey? Why did they choose this form? Atticus realized that true intelligence wasn't about holding rigid judgments. It was about remaining open to new discoveries. It wasn't about having all the answers. It was about the willingness to ask the right questions. What if you too could cultivate curiosity instead of judgment? What new worlds would open up if you suspended your assumptions and approached life with wonder, eager to explore what lies beneath the surface? Discipline, the unstoppable force. Within you, Atticus had learned many truths from the Stoics, but perhaps the most powerful lesson was the role of discipline in the pursuit of true intelligence. Discipline wasn't simply about control. It was the force that allowed him to transform his life and shape his destiny. It was the relentless commitment to his purpose, a fire that burned brighter than any external distraction. The Stoics believed that to truly understand life, you must first master yourself. In the daily grind of habits, routines, and choices, Atticus understood that only through unwavering discipline could he cultivate the life he sought, a life of peace, prosperity, and inner calm. What if, like Atticus, you could make discipline the core of your existence, a constant driving force pushing you toward your highest potential? Atticus's journey showed him that wisdom is not a solitary pursuit, but a cosmic, interconnected journey. The key was not simply in knowing, but in becoming. Through the practices of Stoicism, active listening, embracing silence, engaging with diverse perspectives, and choosing curiosity over judgment, Atticus was able to tap into the deepest truths of existence, and with discipline and persistence, he grew stronger each day, like a force of nature, unstoppable in his quest for peace, wisdom, and clarity. Remember, the universe itself operates on laws of cause and effect, interconnectedness, and cosmic order. Through discipline, Stoic teachings, and a relentless commitment to understanding, you too can access these higher principles. What do you want to understand about yourself and the world? The journey is yours to take.